Can't tell you that, yeah. I just wanna know who got the check. Blockchain free agent. They asking where you gonna go next. I can't tell you that, yeah. I just wanna know who got the check. I just wanna know who really got them Nikes on. Who gon' run for the boy and it gon' be gone. Yeah, when you catch that baton, know I'm gon' be gone. Running in the 40-40 flat like I am the home. Yeah, I'm the bees, I'm the one to keep the peace. Yeah, and they looking at me and they know that I'm the fleece. Yeah, gotta take it off. Yeah, if you want it, beast. Yeah, yeah, we in space. Yeah, that's the space cadets. Yeah. Shout out S Dizzle, shout out AI, yeah, you know that they're my nizzles. Shout out Mix Green, don't forget the salad. Shout out to the boy Crib 4042. Y'all ask a lot of questions, don't know what to do. Shout out E7, sold out, he the crew. Yeah, that's the game. Shout out to Dilly Yacht. Y'all do a lot of hating, but y'all not really hot. Shout out the Holy Ben, shout out the Daily. Shout out to Vic, Vincent, Sergeant never play me. Shout out the Small World, shout out the Crypto Kev. Shout out the 2 Illy, shout out the Gully Gully. Shout out to Diet Water. Shout out to everybody I forgot. But I probably didn't, I forgot. Shout out to Crypto King, yeah. You a king, yeah. What you mean, what you mean? Everything I ever did, I claim, yeah, yeah. Shout out to Goose that flip. Shout out to Cool Valley White. Shout out to hard heads in his bitch, yeah. I'ma come on this bitch like the new, yeah. I'ma come on this bitch like the new J. Nah, I'ma come on this bitch like new, yeah. I'm the one you tryna be like, but then you fail. And I'm MVP, Space Cadet the team. You ain't got no ring, you gon' need that thing. We ain't letting you in without it, boy, you not with gang. Even if you think you is, you ain't got no ring. Time to get it lit, time to turn it up. We don't get no we don't get no fuck. We ain't niggas up, and they rolling up in a brand new truck, and they pulling up. Have you seen the news? This ain't LTX. We ain't going down. Please don't you fret. Please don't you frown. Best pound by pound, best round by round. Bet I knock you down. I thought you do better. I thought you knew better. I thought you do better. I thought you knew better. I thought you do better. I thought you knew better. I thought you do better. I thought you knew better.
Hey. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Let's go. Swag flow, swag flow, swag flow, swag flow, mixing up the bag, bro.
The swag is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Bound to get it poppin', watch us swarming like the locusts. Always working just like Aaron was on the job and wrote this. That shit right there don't get you high, to sit here be the dopest. Working magic, hit the stool and whip it up with both wrists. I do this, yeah, you notice. If you peeking, you would notice. What's the gain up in the game if you ain't taking no risk? Keep working on the shot till it's automatic and no miss. Aiming at the target, line of view, I had to scope it. Bullseye, Matador, rodeo, roped it. Put the beat up in the L, break it down, choke it. Go for the submission, repetition, stay focused. I am what I am, ain't no need to say or claim to be. All I wanna do is move it here to there, A to B. I don't always know what's on the road, but ain't afraid to see. Things can go and hit the fan, or they could go amazingly. 50-50 chance, that's a good probability. I'ma do my dance just to celebrate the victory. I can feel it coming, I'm ducking, dodging the trickery. Every day expeditiously, I'm healing. Why you sick of me? Swag flow, swag flow, swag flow, mixing up the bag, bro. Swag flow, Swag flow, swag flow. Watch the way I drag, whoa. Rockin' and rollin', feelin' this golden, hanging it tough, I'm holding onto a feeling. I started healing, ever since then I'm chosen, frozen. I came in with the cold one, building it up from the low end, standing out, but I'm going in. What's the prophecy? Things gon' end up how they supposed to be. You the star, and I'm less known, but I bet just to notice me. That's that potency, presence globally. Spirit rich, I'm walking holy. That don't mean it's holes in me. Nah, still got protection from that hexing. Boost that signal, the connection. Many styles in my collection. I'm not aiming for perfection, but I plant the seed and grow. Recharge when I'm feeling low. I ain't green, but I'm on gold for real. That's all you need to know. Swag flow, swag flow. Swag flow, I'm mixing up the bag, bro. Swag flow, swag flow, swag flow. Watch the way I drag, whoa. I'm holding, get back.
Music artist. Hold on.
Hey man, he really
I'm
put
not
that
gonna
in
cap that low key sounded hard.
yeah, I'm about to say he really put that in the metaverse for y'all.
I'm not gonna cap. I thought you had a DJ drop. I was like,
The
oh shit.
metaverse. That is
Yeah, I was
first,
like, he's
first,
switching the
first. I'm
game
like,
up
shit,
on
Ready
us.
Player
This
One is
is the
here.
biggest universe, biggest music artist in the
True,
metaverse.
true, true.
Yeah. How y'all doing
Yo.
today? How y'all Oh, there he is. Okay, awesome. We
Yeah.
got our host back today. What's up, awesome?
What's good? It's your boy Osman Zell, aka the biggest music artist in the metaverse. Hey, along with my co-host AI, what is good? AI love, how you feeling, man?
Man, just thankful, man. Thankful, grateful. We about to get into it. Got the fam in the building. Shout out to the Pug. Shout out to the Bad Foxes. Shout out to Color Pub. Let me give you a follow, Color Pub. It's a pleasure having you here. Y'all know what we like to do, man. We had a nice little intro. Got the vibes going pretty well. Shout out to Awesome and Crib for the tracks. Y'all do me a favor, lower right hand corner. Let's get this thing started. Let's get a little retweet. We gonna be talking about a lot of shit that they talking about, but we gonna talk about it the real way, right? Because when I was hearing earlier, I was just shaking my head. I'm not even gonna cap. But we gonna definitely get to the meat and gravy of it all. For this Thanksgiving week that we just had here in the States, Indigenous Week. I don't know, they always want to change some name. I just call it Turkey Day. It makes it a lot easier. But do me a favor, hit that retweet. Gang, what's going on? Crib, how you doing this morning? Mixing.
Chill, man. I got
Oh, oh, it's your boy Nick Greens, the healthiest salad in the metaverse.
Let's go.
man, I got the healthy salads out. But not, man, I'm cool. I got a little cough this morning, man. I'm up here trying to curb it early. You know what I mean? Getting the tea and everything. And all that, trying to get the day started, man. Yeah, but that's my end.
That's
Fact.
what's up.
Yo, I feel it. I feel it, Crib. You already know we on. We on that sea moss. Go ahead.
Oh wait! We got the giveaway too. I forgot we got the giveaway. We got the giveaway. I forgot about that because Da his service went out the other day. So I was gonna do the giveaway for the keyboard warrior. We're gonna do a giveaway for the keyboard warrior. Get a chance for you to strike some ADA, strike it rich. Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
Giving
I
it
got
away.
a giveaway for a 3D. Nah, for a 2D Moonbird. What damn, what?
Marsburgs, man.
Marsburg.
Hoo-hoo!
Yeah,
You
so
don't
I
say
got a giveaway
What?
Moonbird.
for
Moonbird. Hey, you say Moonbird and give somebody a Marsbird, they gonna be upset.
Fact.
big facts. Big facts. Major fact. But yeah. Y'all go ahead, retweet out the space, man, for your chance to win a Marsburg and a keyboard warrior. Let's go. Go ahead and retweet out the space. Let's get it. And today, we also have two guests here today. We got Bad Fox Motorcycle Club and BULLZ versus Bearz. Yo, shout out to you guys for coming through. We will be doing interviews with those two projects today. Shout out to Bad Fox Motorcycle Club and shout out to
Thank
BULLZ
you.
versus Bearz, man.
Thank you, Jay. May I just add, if we have a prize pool, can we add a few bikes into it?
Yes, yes, of course.
Vroom, vroom, baby. Yeah,
Oh,
let's go.
Oh,
well, DM me with your address. I'll send you a few.
okay, cool. All right. Do you know how many you want to put into the pool today, live on the show? Whoop
Yeah,
whoop.
let's put up three.
Damn. Okay, so we
Okay.
we put up three.
Hey,
Pretty.
I want to give away something too. I want to give away one of the tracks, one of my latest tracks. I said I was trying to do one on one of the shows, so give away an NFT of that.
Okay, man. Y'all challenging my math right now. So it looked like we probably got like 6 NFTs to give away, like 5 or 6. So look,
Well, it's holidays, right? It's Thanksgiving.
Oh, I'll give away one of our new boxes as well. I'll add some stuff. We're literally minting right this second, and it's going really well. But I don't want to take over the space. I just wanted to jump in and post something on the top. Just have a little cheeky shill. You know how it is.
all right, yo, shout out to Adam. What's good, Adam? Ain't
It
seen you.
ain't a shield if you're giving it away, baby. It is a contribution. So we definitely appreciate that. I know the community ain't gonna be, hating on that. So heck yeah, man. If y'all, if y'all minting, y'all want to get some love out there. That's what we here for. Just give back to the community. That's the Space Cadets way.
No, 100%. I mean, just shout out to my community. I think we've minted now 1,300. Three have been listed so far. One got bought for 149. There's another one for 149 as well. But everyone's holding them because there's 2 free airdrops to come and stuff. So a few people are selling, but it's all good. It's all good, man. As long as the mint is smooth, I don't care what happens. Just have a smooth mint and sell, and yeah, all good. But yeah, I'm interested to hear what you guys have got to talk about, and Mad Fox especially, and yeah, it's all good. It's all good, man. And yeah, I'll send one of these unrevealed Voxes to one of your winners. Just let me know the winner, and I'll send that over.
Okay, man. Okay, thanks. We really appreciate that, man. Space Pugs Alpha in the building. You know what I'm saying? Along with Bad Fox, Motorcycle Club, and Bulls versus Bears, man. Let's go ahead and jump off into one of our topics real quick. Let me go ahead and pin it up.
Do we have a handle though, just so we can forward the prizes?
Um. Oh yeah. We actually do. It's Space Cadets.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at this one, so I was wondering if it's yours or not. Okay, cool.
Yeah, $ Space Cadets. Yep, we got it. We got it, baby. We got it right on time. Let's
And
go.
you also have spacecadets.io, right? So
Yes, we do.
okay, okay.
Yeah. If you guys ever need anybody to spy on your wallets, Ben is the man. He'll figure out everything you got going on, and he'll expose you. Now I'm messing, now I'm messing around, but look, man, let's go ahead and jump off into the topics real quick. Let me go ahead and jump into the community chat, man, and post our first topic. What's the first topic you want to cover today? Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, we would first and foremost, let's do it this way, right? We just had Thanksgiving, so I know that Thanksgiving we all got our own traditions. So I just wanted to talk real quickly on what are a few traditions that we all do on Thanksgiving. I know mine's this Thanksgiving. My true tradition for Thanksgiving, the way I was raised, we always would I'm a Lions fan. Shout out to my Detroit fam. We would always sit around. We have a
Yeah.
turkey, and we would we would like drink and shit like that, smoke, typical stuff like that. But one of the traditions we always watch the Lions game. You know what I'm saying? And here's my take on the Lions. Right? Like every time I watch the Lions game, the Lions wind up losing. So I stopped watching the Lions game, and every time I don't watch the game, they wind up winning. So I added a new Thanksgiving tradition. I would not watch the Lions just so that we can get the win.
That's hilarious. Look, what's good, Mixed Greens? What's your tradition?
So Actually, he answered my question. I was gonna ask, like, yo, did you see the Lions take that L? But apparently, you didn't see the Lions take that L. So I'm gonna tell you about that L that the Lions took.
Mixed Greens, you want to tell us about the L that the Lions took?
My bad, my shit fucked up. But bro, like the funny thing, so we were all watching the game, right? And this was in that short period in the fourth quarter when the Lions were winning, because everybody wanted the Bills to win. But it was so quiet, bro. It was so quiet, and I was like, God damn, like what is the Lions gonna do, bro? Like, are they really gonna beat the Buffalo Bills? But apparently they couldn't make it to a touchdown. So um, they tied and lost. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
they
God.
gave up they gave up a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Like they had that good Detroit in them. You know what I'm saying? I could feel I felt the trenches in the play, but they just like they jumped in the trenches and just never got out, bro. So like we just pray
Thank
for
you,
them, bro.
Mixie. Thank you
Is this
for
American
reminding me.
football?
Yeah, there is only one football.
And well,
They
do you guys watch any FIFA World Cup?
Oh,
Uh,
hold on, hold on,
Israel,
Dan Fox. That's actually one of our topics
Yep,
today.
that's gonna be next. We were just running over our Americanized Thanksgiving traditions. What kind of plates did y'all have? Like, we had the candy yams. How do y'all make y'all candy yams? We had the marshmallows on top of our candy yams. You know what I'm saying? That thing was so good. It was like one of them plates. One thing about Thanksgiving dinner, man, Turkey Day dinner, you eat a plate, you be ready to go to sleep. Boom. So I think I ate at like 4. I was in bed by like 5, and I woke back up at like 8.
bro, like my mom made like some pulled turkey sliders, and that shit was so good, bro. Like and then right after that, I smoked a blunt with me, my brother, and my cousin, and that shit lasted for a whole hour. Next thing you know, folks was just
Man, hold
wanted.
on. What kind of blunt you smoking last an hour?
It was a joint. Like I rolled a fat joint.
What kind of
That's
joint you
Oh
roll?
my God. You know what?
OCD papers. OCD papers.
Oh, okay. Long
Yeah.
smoker.
Yeah, like that thing. It's burned for a long time. But yeah, right after that, you know what I'm saying? Like folks had the tequila. Next thing you know, I woke up in the morning.
Word. Nah, I feel you. I feel you. One of the it's so funny. You asked traditions AI. So me and my wife pretty much creating our own new traditions. So me and her cook together in the kitchen. We actually cooked some vegan potato pie. It was amazing. We had a vegan Thanksgiving, and it was lit. It was super lit. It was great. It tasted good, man. It's just me and my wife just felt like it's time for us to create our traditions for our family. You know what I mean? Even though we don't got kids yet, we just want to get go ahead and start it now, so that way, when our kids come, they can just jump right on in the kitchen and know the traditional meals that we preparing for our future family. You know what I mean?
Bro, you want to know what I noticed, bro? And this isn't even a shot towards you, also, because I didn't even know you that you were vegan. So I was talking to this one girl that vegan, and we were talking about like Thanksgiving food. So I was like, okay, so what are you making? Like, what is the replacement for the turkey? And she straight up said, no, like there is no replacement. I'm just making nothing but sides. And so she sent me a plate, and it actually looked good. So I'm not gonna lie, it looked good, but it just looked like some normal shit that you finna eat like on a regular day. Like she said, she had green bean casserole, caramelized onion mashed potatoes, stuffing, gravy, and squash curry soup.
Now that's just extreme veganism, because if you think about it, half of the majority of T-Day meals is veggies, and so I don't know. Um, I don't understand the squash and all that other stuff. That's like some traditional pilgrim I just pictured automatically you showing up with this like whole outfit because you're small. We know you're gonna have the platforms anyway, so you just come up in style with the traditional pilgrim outfit. Hey, baby, I'm here for my plate.
bro. I am a meat eater. Look, you are never fit to see me pulling up with nothing that's not unless I'm only coming with the mac and cheese or some shit like that. I'm never finna just pull up with nothing.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. But oh yeah, the thing is too, we made vegan potato pie. Like me and my wife, like we still eat fish. I think fish is like the last thing on our thing before we, start eating it. But we did eat salmon, so we had salmon instead of turkey. So, oh yeah, I forgot to add that. Like we not 100% vegan. Like we eat fish sparingly. You know what I mean?
Can we address the elephant in the room? Like, how many people actually eat the turkey from Thanksgiving?
What you mean?
Like the dry ass turkey. You know what the
Yeah,
dry?
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like every time I go to Thanksgiving, everybody wants the ham. Everybody wants like the mac and cheese touching the yams and stuff like that. But it always seems that at the end of the day, everybody got to take home some turkey because ain't nobody eating.
I don't know, but I don't know how y'all turkey be in y'all house. But look, shit, we eating all the turkey. The turkey ain't got no. And then here go the thing, my people, man. Like I be looking at them when they be eating chicken, like they eat chicken and turkey, and clean to the bone, clean the bone off. True Southerners clean the bone off, dog. So, I don't know how y'all making turkey over there, but our turkey be gone. In fact, I'm about to make me some turkey shit this morning. I'm gonna be eating Thanksgiving all day long. Um, by the time y'all see me in Basel, my 6 pack is gonna be gone. Um, So I won't even be doing my Scarface, my usual Scarface Miami flow with the little silk shirt shit, just walking in the breeze, catching the breeze. But no, look, man, we're gonna go ahead and start jumping into these topics. I just wanted to get a few of y'all Thanksgiving traditions, put the spirit back in the air. We are still here. Um, I I myself personally am not a huge soccer fan, right? We call it soccer here in the States. That's what it will be referred to until football is no more. So I'm not a huge soccer fan, but but ever since a kid, I love the like Olympic sports and stuff like that. So I like to root for the United States. So it's in true tradition. We had a sports match yesterday, UK versus the United States. It was a tie, so we won by definition because you didn't beat us. It's just the American way. I just wanted to state that. But we did stumble across an interesting article, and apparently the United States was not the only one who won. Um, Apparently Saudi Arabia wound up beating somebody, and hold on, I done posted the wrong thing up. And when y'all can't see that thumbnail. And when they won, they awarded them Rolls Royces. What do y'all think about that?
I want to play soccer now. Just you know what I'm saying. Like let me just go join the U.S. soccer team. Like they ain't that good anyway, so I might as well.
Soccer is officially the best sport on earth.
I can't believe
Well,
they
I
just.
gotta say, soccer in Hebrew is kadur regel. And if you translate that to English, it literally means football. So, I don't know, man. I call it football.
So look, this is actually something I learned not too long ago. So soccer is actually a sport, and football is also actually a sport, and they coincided for a long time. And that's why Americans call football soccer because we're calling it the old sport of soccer that actually existed, and everyone else is calling soccer football because they're saying the old sport that also actually existed. So both terms are correct.
I don't know, but I think the term football might belong to him now. Cause shit, that was some baller ass shit. That man said, hold on, y'all done won the game. Everybody gets a Rolls Royce. You get a Rolls Royce. You get a Rolls Royce. You get a
I
Rolls Royce.
don't
I ain't
know what
seen.
mix he talking about, man. It is not soccer. It's football.
No, they damn show footballing now. They can have that fucking title. I was just sitting up here thinking about it. I'm like, shit, ain't no American team ever did no shit like that. So how
Oh
about
yeah, them
y'all?
Rolls Royces. That
Hey,
was something player. That was something immaculate. Oh man, when I seen that, I was like, I'm about to go to Saudi Arabia. Then yeah, I'm dark enough. I could play with them. Let me get a Rolls Royce, Prince.
Imagine Dizzle getting his Rolls Royce after the game.
Oh, it'd be ignorant. It'd be ignorance
So,
times a million.
so
Sorry.
look, I'm not going to read the whole thing. This is just an excerpt. It says, this is Time Magazine posting this, by the way. To Americans, it's soccer. To the rest of the world, including England, the birthplace of the modern sport is football. But what most people don't know is that the word soccer is not, in fact, an American invention. On the contrary, it was an import from England that was commonly used there until relatively recently. So we got the word from England, and they call it football. We just call it the original.
Bro, like if you're seeing them commercials like Mia Hamm, like Chastain, like all Amy Chastain, all of them legendary players, bro. Like there's commercials about this right now about soccer versus football. So I think it's bigger than even we're making it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that word soccer is more global than we give it credit for. You know what I'm saying? In situations like this, because I think like I said, by watching these commercials, it sounds like this soccer reaches a lot further than just American.
Nah,
That's kind of
Sergeant,
what I'm
you
getting
right.
No,
at.
it
Sergeant,
does.
you right. I literally just Googled the term to see where it came from, where it originated from, and Google said 1880. It was originated in
Damn.
Oxford. Yeah, in Oxford, England. So, yeah, it looks like it's a lot bigger than I thought, for sure.
But there,
Yeah,
I don't know how
like
old it is, but there's like there's something called I think it's like Ulama or something like that in Mexico where they play with the ball, kicking the ball around, and didn't use their hands. So I don't know how old that is in comparison to that, but yeah, just wanted to throw that in there.
I'm gonna Google that next.
Oh yeah, that was
no,
one of them crazy ass sports.
I'm gonna give it. So look, this is what it says. It says, in a paper from 2014, some name I can't pronounce. It writes that soccer originated in the 19th century England as a way of differentiating between variants of the game, which at the time did not have a commonly agreed upon set of rules. In the early 1800s, England, football and rugby existed, but as different variations of the same game. But in 1863, the Football Association was formed to codify the rules of football, meaning soccer. And then in 1871, the Rugby Football Union followed suit. And then I'm not going to just read the whole thing, but literally, they both coincided at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense now. And what Crib just said, the Ulama joint, that was back in the Mayan Aztec days. That was also in that one Disney movie where they was like playing with the hoop on the side. It was coming out the wall joint.
Right,
So
right.
that
And
was
trying to make
way
it in the
back when.
goal.
See, so we acting like, you know what I'm saying, this shit just happened around this sport specifically. It's turning out soccer been around a long
Long
Yes,
fucking
ass
sir.
time.
Yes,
time.
sir. Seems I
It,
was way off. Seems I was way off. I thought
yeah.
America just made it up. So
No, it just became altered. It became altered, and they gave it a new set of rules and stuff like that. Yeah, but I mean, it's obvious if you look into that. Like I mean, that's obviously older, and they using they're kicking the ball around trying to make it in the goal without using their hands.
I'm gonna let y'all know too on some history joint. Just on some history, football was actually a Aztec sport as well. These sports have been played since ancient times. None of this stuff just fell out the sky and was made up yesterday. These are ancient sports. This goes back to, what I'm saying, goes back to BC. All of these sports, man. If you guys go look it up, historically, you'll see Mayan Aztecs with football helmets and footballs and all that type of stuff, man. If you go look at the history and do the research,
You talking about
um,
American football right now?
yeah, I'm talking about
Nah,
American football and soccer. I'm talking about all the sports. A lot of these sports, man, are historical sports, like back in ancient times.
And also, historically, basketball was created in Canada, of all places.
I'm not giving Canada credit for that. I
Yeah,
refuse.
yeah. I highly doubt that, Mixie. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
What do you mean?
Bro,
Highly
Canada
doubt.
don't give Canada credit for that. They got one team, Toronto.
I give Canada
That's your
credit for
damn near the
hockey.
51st state.
I give Canada credit for hockey.
I mean, we got Toronto. Why we not adding other countries?
Okay, so look.
Toronto is not a
Slight
country.
correction. Look, this is a slight correction. Basketball was created in Massachusetts, but it was created by a Canadian.
Okay, Mixie. I mean, Mixie, you really missed my
You violating, Mixie.
you missed the entire point of what I said. I said these sports are ancient. They were not created in this timeline. Like, bro, in the last 100 to 150 years, these sports been around way before that. Is my whole point of what I was saying, bro. And he
Oh,
said
this was
that
1891. This was 1891. This was not no like recent time.
that's still recent, Mixie. That's
In,
very
in
recent.
terms of what we
You
speaking about is
consider
recent.
1800s? Hold on, how y'all consider it 1800s recent time? What is?
It's not recent in terms of like if we saying today,
Well,
but
if
in
he's
terms of
saying
what we talking
BC
about.
and then you saying 1800s, well, that's 1800 years after he's talking.
This nigga. Mixie, you suck up too. Let me tell you. All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump into this next subject. We do got some guests. We want to make sure that next hour is dedicated to them coming up here. Um, I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if y'all know, man. But one of our space cadets' favorite subject, fucking Kanye West, has done it a goddamn again.
Let's
Yes,
go.
indeed. Yes, indeed. He said, "Are we going tit for tat?" He broke those contracts. He coming out with the damn thunder now, man. I don't know if y'all seen this, but it was brought to my attention earlier today that he put out a tweet um about how Balenciaga was sexualizing children in their photos, and they said that was a responsibility for him being let go. It wasn't the anti-Semitic remarks. A lot of people seem to be taking this back when it comes to this statement. I mean, what are your takes? There's some photos up there. I just want to know what your takes is, on when what at what age is it appropriate to start allowing these sort of you know behaviors. I gotta. Is it art? Is it because we really have to. This really comes into contesting. You see it a lot on like Disney and things of that nature. So I just wanted to know, like, how are y'all feeling about this? We hear all these weird, strange stories about the secret behind the scenes doors in Hollywood and sex cults and the conspiracies. I want to know how do y'all feel about this, and what does it say about society, and what's your take? Mix it. I see you with your hand up.
Okay, so I wanted to go a little bit more detailed on this in case people didn't also know. So it's not just the kids and what they're wearing. There's also another post where it was a picture of like a purse, and it was like on top of a lot of different papers, and they zoomed in on the papers, and it appeared that it was papers from a court case, and it was like a pedophile court case. And that was like literally the papers behind this purse. Like if you didn't pay attention to it,
What?
you notice. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the post, but yeah, it literally was like, yeah, it was like a write up. What's it called? Like when you
And
go
bro,
to
I don't believe
a
in
write up.
coincidences with shit like that. Everybody always tries to say like that's their artistic um intuition, I guess, right? And you've got to know what you're looking for to be able to spot certain things, right? Nothing is by accident. So that's interesting to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in we know in Hollywood and entertainment industry and all that. So yeah, there's some different type of folks in there. Like I wouldn't be surprised at them putting little stuff, cause like a lot of stuff is in plain sight. You know, it's like just in your face, but like present it in a way where you're not fully looking at that one thing. It's something else there distracting you too. So it's like, a focal, but then, also throwing in whatever imagery or, whatever weird stuff that get put in there as well. So yeah, I'm not surprised if that's the case.
So I just pinned it to the top. It's a court document talking about child porn, and I'm with Sarge. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, no, like if I'm taking a photo shoot, like, how do you just end up with that court case instead of like something else? Like, you could have just Googled a random paper and just have like a random, I don't know, they talking about Mercury in retrograde or some shit, and you just got that behind this purse. But no, they chose child porn. Like, that's not an accident. You don't accidentally
Not at
print
all, bro.
out. You don't accidentally print something out, make a whole layout of it, and take a picture of it for your brand. Like, you don't accidentally do that.
Yo, I just want to say, man, I'm so happy. Not happy about this nonsense going on, but I'm happy that people are actually looking at the situation for what it is, and they can see it. Because once upon a time, if something like this came out in the media, people weren't doing this. Like the people weren't like, doing the investigation and doing the research on their own. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that, the people are able to come together on one accord and kind of point out this different type of information, man. Cause yeah, like y'all said, a lot of this been going on behind the scenes for a minute with some of your favorite celebrities and athletes.
Yo, awesome. Can you bring me up to speed? I'm lost. What happened?
Mm, It's the topic at the top, bro. It's just about Balenciaga and them having some sexualization of like children in their photography or something like that.
And Kanye was one of the main people that pointed it out, and he pointed it out that that's one of the reasons why he left Balenciaga. Um, so now pretty much the people started doing investigations after Kanye West called it out, and they started investigating and finding all the evidence for themselves just in the photo shoot alone. So now there's a lot of backlash against Balenciaga. Balenciaga has now deleted every photo from their Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah, they deleted everything from Instagram, so they want
Wow.
criminalized. Um, yeah, man.
That's
Um,
crazy.
and not only that, Kanye West also mentioned that Balenciaga and Adidas are hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? They got a very close partnership. So Kanye also implicated Adidas doing something similar too as well. So all these big corporations, man, that was big in the old world are under investigation and litigation right now.
And that's why somebody like Kanye, I mean, whether or not you agree with him or not, gets like this type of slack and attack because if you're dealing with somebody like that who's going like be vocal about, if they see something and have a problem with it, oh, what you gonna do? You're gonna crucify them first in the public opinion when it comes to public opinion, and make sure that everybody's already like, yo, this guy's crazy. So anything he says after that is gonna be viewed as that here go Kanye again. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like
bro. And
that.
and
That's
and
what I.
that's the
Um,
unfortunate thing with him bringing this shit up now. It almost looks as if he's just trying to save face and pull everybody down with him. When this situation doesn't seem like that at all, people should really be paying attention to this because even if that's the case, aside from that, what the fuck is going on with this? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, nah. Aside from that, it's still something iffy. But man, before I jump out the window, right? It's like I think of Chimero. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be on no like Cause for me, bro, it's like you don't, man. Like I said, Trumero, bro. I'm just gonna say Trumero.
Bro, like Balenciaga been doing some iffy stuff for a while, like even
And
before
that's
this.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this don't just come out of nowhere. You didn't just find this out 2 weeks ago, a year ago. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just find
Like,
this out. You know what I'm
like they've
saying?
been
Like,
just copying. They've been copying Skechers, K Swiss, and all of that. It got to the point where they were just putting anything on a shoe and just selling it for $1,000. Like, did y'all see they took some Crocs and put a heel on it and sold that shit for like $1,000? Like, they was
let's
doing
go.
everything.
Hey, hey, Mixie, why are you mad at the Crocs with the heels? They're only trying to help people like you out. That's all I gotta say. You know,
Oh,
Hey, listen, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I actually did like Balenciaga like a lot. Like it was some designs that they had that were smooth. All of that ugly shit cool. But I will say this: if folks are being weird, honestly, Two Chains got a Versace shoe that also can give me that same boost. So I don't need that.
The same boost. I love how he said uses boost.
The
He
boost.
giving
He
himself a
said that
few
like
more
he said
inches.
that like he
Inches.
was at Denny's or something. He's like, "Oh yeah, it gave me a boost." Oh man, Mixie, I love you to death, brother. You are hilarious.
Mix can't even spell Fosace.
Versace Balenciagas. What
But
them
he is
called
there out there
Balenciagas?
singing these new "Don't Step on My Balance." I mean, when you get them half off because they kid sizes, you can get away with wearing
Yeah.
Balenci's. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
shit, I forgot about the kid size hacks. Short, small feet, motherfuckers. Man,
Oh
damn.
yeah, I'm saying, bro, my shoes be costing $500 while y'all gotta pay 1,200. Shout out to me.
Shout out to Mixie. Shit, I'll
Let's
take it.
go,
I'll
Mixie.
take it, Mixie. Shit.
Shout out to me.
He got the half off plug, man. Hey, it's getting real in the field sometimes. Speaking of getting real in the field, I want to jump into our next subject, and guess who it is? Fucking Kanye West again, because he doesn't just stop. He comes in flurries. He throws punches in bunches. Let me go ahead and find this here, because apparently Mr. Ye met up with Donald Trump. They reunited once again, and he asked Donald Trump if he would be his vice president. So,
Huh?
yep, he asked,
Uh-oh.
he told Trump,
Huh?
he told Donald Trump, he says, "Hey man, Trump, listen, I think it's best that you take a back seat. You can be
Nani?
VP. You know, if anything does happen to me, you can then return the presidency. What do you, what do you look
Good
at
luck
Holy
with
out there?
that. Good luck with that. And even if this man did decide to do that, and for
My bad. That was me.
you good, you good, and somehow manages to win, you know what I mean? Because we thought at one point old T Rump wasn't going wasn't gonna shake out. We saw how that turned out. But I tell you this, Trump ain't gonna fucking take the back seat for one. And even if he does, Kanye got 365 days and counting before his ass is off and Trump is back anyway.
Bruh, Trump would never take a fucking VP seat to this nigga. Are you kidding me?
But
Like,
yo,
bro.
like, can Trump even become a president? Because I swear, like, right before he got
Hell
out,
yeah, and he running in 24. He already said he
Yeah, he
running.
only had one term. He
yeah,
good. He one term. He got one more to go.
Yeah.
no, like, I forgot exactly what it was called. It was like
You talking
it's
about
something.
impeachment?
Yeah, he got impeached right before he left office and went
All of
addressed.
that was a hoax. Come on, man. You got that kind of money. They can't impeach him. You know
But
what? America love that man.
I get what you're saying, but bro, like, impeachment is in the Constitution. He's not allowed to be a president again.
Bro, watch.
Well, you just done seen the fact that he's running for president again, Mixie. Like it's already been announced.
Yeah, you don't do no fake campaigns. Them campaigns expensive, mix. They cost about a
Oh,
half an
I
arm,
know
two
that.
Man,
legs.
he will go broke quicker than he can blink his fucking eyes. He's hopping that political arena. Okay, he
That
gets so
man will
much.
pull that bankruptcy card so quick, y'all.
Man,
Come on
Oh,
now. He knows how to play this
you
fucking game.
see what happened to Hillary? You know what I'm saying?
she
Hillary
actually won the popular vote too, and still got screwed over.
still got
Dude, that's
screwed
what
in
people
the
don't know. That's what people
audience.
don't know, Dizzle. They always want to bring up, well, what about last time? He won last time. Motherfucker ain't ever once won the popular vote. He ain't never been the popular choice. So what are you talking about?
Let's
Well,
go.
doing like what he's kind of doing is just exposing a lot of things. Because it's like I was looking at this one interview of I forgot the dude's name, but it was like with No Jumper, and he was talking about
You talking
January.
about Sharp?
I don't think that was his name. It was like his name is like something Islam. He's in the Nation of Islam, but he was kind of saying like when January 6th happened, like a lot of people were making a big deal about the actual thing that happened at the Capitol, but they didn't pay attention to the fact that the country censored the president. And he's basically pointing out like what can we really believe in if the head of state himself got censored? Like everything Trump said was completely legal according to like the Constitution, like freedom of speech, but they shut him down. That's the more concerning part that, like, is happening. And then now he's going to run after being impeached. And in the Constitution, you're not allowed to be the president again after impeachment. Like, he's really showing, like, the true colors, basically.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I just think that it's very interesting that he wants to run for president. I don't foresee it happening. Um, I mean, he would have to run as a Republican or something like that. He's not going to win that race. I think he would be spending a lot of unnecessary
He could
money.
run independent like he did last time, couldn't
I thought he ran last time.
Nah, he ain't run Republican. I didn't even know he ran last time. I thought it was his first time. But yeah,
he? No,
man.
he straight up ran last time. And dudes voted for him. He was on ballots, bro.
Oh yeah. Kanye, I think he received like 30,000 votes, but also like a random ape. Like I don't know what it was some type of wild news. It says like a random ape receives like 5,000 votes in the election.
That is random. I don't know, bro. Kanye for president might be kind of crazy. I mean, I'm just like, if he actually won,
Bro,
right?
we would be a laughing stock. Like, we don't need to, go on to
It's
have
not
any
like we already
political
weren't after Trump.
conversations and shit. But we've already done this once, and it was 4 years of a fucking soap opera, bro. Like, we was always in the news for some crazy shit said, done, almost done. You know what I mean? Like, shit was just crazy. Like, that shit felt like a movie, bro. And now that we out it, I'm sure as fuck hoping we don't get roped back into that bitch again. But you
But
already, like, them dudes are not far gone. Them strong supporters, they're not far gone, bro. They're
so
right around the corner. They're hiding in them shadows. They're waiting.
So,
so
man,
I
Sleepy Joe. So Sleepy Joe dragged everybody through the same shit, bro. Like this,
I ain't vote for that man.
exactly.
I
But,
ain't vote
but
I at all.
this is why I point out the importance of Donald Trump, right? So Donald Trump, when he came into the office, that was the first time that Americans actually gave a fuck about politics. Like any little thing he did, we were on his ass. Now that we got Joe Biden, can somebody name the last thing that Joe Biden did? You can't. But when Trump was in
Fell
office,
asleep.
we knew
Fell
everything.
Bro,
asleep.
Trump fucked up so bad. We united the Senate and the
How you
House.
gonna do
You don't
some
ever do
Joe.
that shit. You
Joe
don't ever
misread the
get the Senate
teleprompter.
and the House to
Oh yeah,
fucking be
we
the
ain't
same
worried about
party.
him. That's what I'm trying to say, Mitch. Ain't nobody worried to fuck about Joe. We ain't have to worry about him, right? Like
But he's
fucking.
also doing dumb stuff
What you
too.
Man,
mean?
listen, how he's
Hold on,
sleeping
hold on,
half the
hold on. Let
time.
me go ahead and mute this because look, I already see where this is going. We not finna turn this into a political show. Let's keep it moving to the next subject because y'all know how religion and politics do. That shit is super subjective. So a whole bunch of people will argue about nothing for no reason, bro. Everybody got their own perspective. Let's keep it moving.
More
You
so
right.
it's divisive. More so it's divisive, and we don't need to be dividing individuals in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Big fat, Sarge. You already know what time it is. But look, let me go ahead and reset the room real quick. Look, y'all make sure y'all hit that retweet button, retweet out the space, man. We got giveaway on giveaway. We giving away a Mars bird. We giving away a keyboard warrior. A Bad Fox is giving away 3 Bad Fox Motorcycle Club NFTs. We got Space Pugs Alpha pulled up. They said they're gonna give away one of their Space Pug voxels, which they're minting right now. I think it said the floor was at like a 90 or 180 or something like that. So yeah, man, it's super giveaway time. Y'all go ahead and hit that retweet button down at the bottom right, that bubble. Go ahead, retweet it out, man, because we're gonna do a lot of fucking I'm gonna be pulling up a lot of Twitter pickers here in a minute, in a little while, you know what I'm saying? So look, let's go ahead and jump off into our next topic real quick. Let's go ahead and jump into this soccer real quick. AI. Let's go ahead and jump into soccer real quick. Y'all give me a second. Let me pin this tweet up real quick.
Let's go.
Okay, we actually covered our
Yeah,
soccer.
no, we covered it. We were actually
Oh,
that
okay,
was it. That was the last subject
okay.
for
I
our
got a
guest.
Damn, we
controversy.
should have talked about rivalry week jumping off today, baby.
Ooh, oh, in
Let's get
sports,
into
what they
it.
got? Yeah, jump into that. What they
Hey, you
got?
got Ohio State, Michigan in
Ah,
about an
shit.
hour, both undefeated, fighting for what might be that last. I don't want to say the last playoff spot, but they ain't both making the playoffs. Right, they ain't both getting in, so this will determine who from the Big Ten is getting in my opinion.
Shit, baby, let's go. You already know it's go blue, baby. Damn, I didn't even know. Thank you for the
Did
update,
you say
Sarge.
go blue? I'm about to hang up this
Yeah,
whole. I'm gonna shut
yeah.
this shit down. And I ain't even
I'm
the host.
sorry. I am so sorry,
Hell
man.
no. F
I
Michigan.
had to
And if
play.
y'all riding with the big blue, F you today too. But
Hell
tomorrow we
no.
straight. Tomorrow we cool again.
Don't tell me you a sucker. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. I'm sorry you're gonna hold this L today in loving memory of the
Been a
Lions taking
Buckeye
the L.
fan until we moved over here to Oregon and the family decided to unite and all be Ducks fans. But you know, even me and my sons, we still love us some Buckeyes, bro. My son still got dreams of hooping for the Buckeyes. And so, like, even today, he's like, Dad, I can't wait to watch Ohio State. And I'm like, that's my son. So you still, they still in your soul too, huh? Me too, son. Me
Ooh,
too. I
shit.
can't help but be cheering for him.
All right, so Sarge has decided
TB,
to
don't be
draw a
giving me them
line.
thumbs down.
Sarge decided to draw the line in the sand, so he will forever suck today. He has taken the honorary role from L. Sarge, you are officially the sucker of the day, okay? I just wanted to say that. You are officially an Ohio sucker. So you are
Damn,
officially.
y'all gave me the sucker and they award over that. I
No,
hope they smack
uh,
the shit out of Michigan.
Yeah, but you know, hey, Ohio suck eyes. That's why I said, Mom, no. Here's the funny part. So my cousin back home, everybody in my family is like blue, right? Like we're either blue or we're Michigan State. Um, everybody in my family. I have one cousin who is a fucking Ohio Buckeye fan. And I mean, every time we would get together and watch the fucking rivalry game, dude, he would catch shit all day long. I'm talking about from the time he walk in to the time he walk out, he catching shit from the family, man. So it's an old rivalry thing. Shout out to the suck eyes. I hope you guys break a leg, bust a tendon, and give us plenty turnovers.
That's crazy.
all right, all right, all right.
Roll Tide.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Alabama. You know, that's where my wife went to school. You know what I'm saying? Alabama University. Roll Tide. Shout out to
Ooh,
Alabama.
shoot, they got Auburn today.
I wish I had the mute button so bad right now. Talking about
You know what to
Alabama.
say. Oh, hold on. Let's stop the hate now. Let's stop the hate.
Hey, we ain't doing no hate. Georgia #1.
Yeah, for right now. You know, every dog got to shine in the sun every now and then.
Hey, that's what they all said. They lost.
And we understand.
Yeah, hey,
We'll
hey,
be
I'm
back.
Hey, I'm telling you, your days, Bama's days of just running the
Yeah.
show might be coming to a close. They got a little something called the transfer portal now, baby. And now these kids is going to play somewhere. They ain't getting stuck playing secondary just to be on a good team. So now you're starting to see some teams waking up, baby, with some talent.
Yes, yes, true. I give you that. I give you that much. But you can't stop a dynasty when it's rolling.
I hear you. I hear you there. I hear you there. But on some real shit though, I want to say like 4 out of the top five quarterbacks currently in terms of statistics, right, and like Heisman probability and stuff
Yeah,
are transfers. See, so like that's a cool thing in my opinion that they're allowing these kids to be able to reposition themselves. Because I mean, you can't expect an 18-year-old kid to commit 4 years somewhere, bro. That's crazy. When
yeah.
you're trying to just find the best players, so you might tell this kid one thing and tell another kid in the same position the same shit to try to get him there. You know what I mean? So like,
Hey,
and I
look,
feel
look,
like
look.
it's spreading the balance of power a little bit.
Hey, I love the competitiveness now. I was getting tired of whooping everybody's ass. Go to the Big Ten, we whoop them. Big 12, we whoop
I
them.
know. I hated y'all,
We
mother.
did.
I hated y'all. Ohio
Yeah,
State whipped some ass over there, and then go on to the playoffs and get sauced by the
yeah.
Man,
SEC.
But I am rooting for Ohio State today. I normally don't.
excuse me. Get this guy
Yeah,
off the damn
I
stage.
normally
What's
don't.
wrong with
I
you inviting
normally
these
don't.
people up
I
to the
normally,
stage?
I mean, I feel so bad for Michigan. You know
I
that.
know they always getting that ass whooped by
Yeah,
Ohio State, but you know what? They got theirs last year, just so you know, Harbaugh could say he didn't go 0-10 to Ohio State. I mean, give him that, but that's just
yeah.
over. We give you one, Harbaugh. Now you're done. Go back. We gonna send your ass back to the 49ers.
Hey, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Look, all I'm saying is Bama down bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I'm focused on is LSU, and once we make it past them, bro, it's over with, bro. It is over with. Nobody is gonna
Yeah,
win. Bro.
I hand it to Georgia. Hands down, they are the best team. The LSU has nothing for them
So
from
what
what I.
y'all think? What y'all think about, since we're kind of like segueing in the playoffs? What y'all think about the new playoff structure that's going to be rolling out here in the next few years? To me personally, I love it and I can't wait to see. I think it's what, 8 teams now,
Yes.
or something along them lines. So, bro, that's going to be huge when 8 teams can make the damn playoffs and fight for a spot. So, even the small teams of the world, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to really say Boise State right now because the last couple of years they've been pretty mediocre, but for a while there, Boise State was reigning in like the Mountain West, the smaller regions. You know what I'm saying? But they'd had no chance. And don't get it confused. They beat Oklahoma in a Fiesta Bowl. You know what I mean? They got no respect over it. But now these teams should actually have a chance now that they'll be a conference champ within that conference and get a automatic bid. You can't have that argument no more. Just so start seeing some of them David versus Goliath games, bro. That's gonna be pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty
Yeah,
dope. I agree.
That
yeah.
yeah,
I
they've been needing to adjust that for some time, bro. That man, they whole playoff, the way they playoff was structured, bro, was always dumb to me.
Didn't make sense. It had the right purpose, but the structure was all wrong, bro. That wasn't enough teams.
Exactly. And then you'll get some teams just like teams like Alabama, right? It's like it's almost like they have number one every year. You know what I mean? There was nobody to really contest. And then they'll play like let's be honest, Alabama will play two good teams and then they'll just retain their number one spot over and over and over. Like
Well,
for instance,
no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't exactly say that. Alabama actually was whooping shit. It's just the way their schedule usually was is they play good teams early in the year and now
oh wow. Oh
what
wow.
is that?
I
Mick,
don't know.
What is?
you got a water hose over there.
That's not
Yeah,
me.
man.
That is not me.
Mick, that's definitely oh,
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. That's Big
okay.
Bad.
I think.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what happens with Alabama. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the SEC is probably one of the hardest divisions. Like I even think if you go down to it, like I think that Kentucky, like they can't make it out the SEC, but I do think that Kentucky will whoop a lot of these teams' ass.
But what we really saying, Mix, is just it's gonna offer a chance for more upsets and more underdog teams to come to the fold. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of structure, because how it's structured before. Oh man,
That was Big Bags, man. I don't know what he over there doing. Sound
we
like he over there sanding some damn, filing down his fingernails or something. I don't know. Big Bags, I don't know what you're doing right now, but we trying to figure out what's going on with this playoff schedule. I'm confused. But go ahead, Austin.
bro, I don't even see Big Bag, bro. Is that June? Who is Big? Where Big Bag at? I ain't even seen him. But
Baller June,
That's
June.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's
him up.
that's yeah, June.
oh,
Yeah, that's him.
Just
I
boot
think
him,
his
y'all.
I think his
Just
shit
boot
is
him.
malfunctioning and just
we
keeps
gonna
hot
we
micing.
send him,
Hey,
bring him back up.
But terrible. Like, damn.
We got
see
that. We
y'all.
fixed it. Did I
See,
kick him
see
from the space? Shit.
if I was co-host, he would have been booted, bro. See y'all lacking.
Nah, it's
Damn, Crib got no tolerance policy,
Oh
son.
yeah, no. Crib is the enforcer, definitely the enforcer, the goddamn, judge of the goddamn space cadets. He always brings order to shit. When everyone's wilding, he be like, "Yo, I don't know what y'all doing right now, but this is wild."
You
You know
talking,
what
the
I'm
next
saying?
thing you know, you ain't even in a
Nah,
space.
yo,
No, like Crib
I'm
done
gonna
removed you out
participate.
the whole damn room. Didn't even blink
No,
an eye.
Did he want?
no, you gotta say it right, AI. You gotta say it right. Yo, I don't know what y'all doing right now,
Dude,
but
I know
y'all
what y'all
gotta
doing
chill.
right now.
42, 42,
Hey, hold on, man.
42.
Let's go ahead and let's get inside one of these giveaways as we prepare our guests up. It is past that time. We are in the second hour, man. I love these projects because they're definitely putting in the legwork. They're constantly in our spaces. They're showing face. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing value. So I do want to give them the credit that they deserve. Y'all hit that retweet. We're gonna go ahead and you got the Twitter picker. Awesome. Let's show them what happens when you just early. I don't like keeping people waiting all day long. Let's
Nah,
just give them a gift.
nah, I feel you. I feel you on that. Okay. Uh, got 16 retweets. Hold on. Let me go to the actual.
Hold on. We gotta play it fair now. Let me see how many people we got in the room. 41 people. 16 retweets. Now, hey, some of y'all some whales, so I know it don't mean shit to y'all. Y'all like, man, I got a wallet full of. But if you out there, you know what I'm saying, you want to get involved, you want to get you some free aider.
Hater?
If you don't like the project, I'm being honest with you. Shit, come ups or come ups. I man, listen, I got a lot. I don't ever flip anything. That's my problem. Um, I'm
You
like
said
I want to flip. I don't ever flip anything. I got a fucking wallet full of fucking graveyard projects. No cap. But I but I do wanna give something away. Give it to the community, man. Give you an opportunity to join the community. Do whatever you want with it, man. But giveaways are one of my favorite things. I like when people give back, even if I don't win a lot. I like giveaways. I think it's a great entry point to people from the outside when it comes to onboarding to get them involved inside the ecosystem. So let's go ahead and get that started. Y'all hit that retweet.
boom. We loading that guy up right now. It's going.
Hey, Jay, I just want to let you know I sent you some extra dust with those NFTs because I noticed the wallet didn't have enough for the transaction fees. So
Oh
you
yeah.
got it covered.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Bad Fox, man. That's the space
That
treasury. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Broke ass wallet you using for giveaways, man. What the?
hey, it's a brand new wallet, man. I just opened it a couple days ago.
Damn, also,
fuck though. That's
shit, you
that
make
right
me
there.
look bad. He talking about, y'all ain't got enough. No, we got enough for the dust.
It's like y'all got
Appreciate that.
0.38 in that bitch. What you doing with that giveaway?
Hey,
Well, let me go and
look.
send y'all a little extra. Help y'all
That
out.
motherfucker look
It,
like a ghost in the shell.
y'all gotta relax, bro. AI gave all of his money to her monsters, bro. Like we ain't got no money.
Oh, you low. That hurt. That hurt. That's okay. They paid it back. They paid it back.
Ada is 30 cents. We broke out here. Relax.
Trying to tell you, sheesh, out here struggling.
Some of us done lost about 90% of our portfolios already. We down. We down bad right now. We do.
They thought it around $3. They thought it was going to the moon. It's gonna go to
Bro,
the moon.
the
All
only
right, all
thing
right. We
Ada
got our
can get you right
winner.
now is like one of those things of gum from them gum machines.
She can't even get one of them motherfuckers. They done up that to 50 cents.
Oh,
We got our first winner. Got our first winner. Let's go. So the first winner is, how do you say, Sinian? Sinian, the one with the space plugs, Alpha PFP. So Sinian just won. You just won. What did you win? Hold on, real quick, big dog. Let's see what
did
you
he
won.
just win a Spaceballs Alpha while he got a Spaceballs Alpha?
Yeah, he won the Space Plugs Voxel. Yep. Shout out to Sinian. He just won a Space Plugs Voxel. That's crazy.
Big shout out. Congrats on that.
Shout
But
out.
that is a match made in heaven. You
Wait
know
a
what I'm saying?
second. Did Sinian just win a Vox Pug?
Yes, he did.
He's minted 111 already. He doesn't need another one.
What?
Hell no, Sinian.
Wow.
I love you, man, but I think we need to pick someone else.
He's like, re-roll.
Hell
Fuck
no.
this.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
bro,
I was kidding. Give it
so
to him.
is serious.
Right.
Like when the project head himself said, "Hell,
Hey, that's a real.
No.
Hey, that's a real one. Hey, that's a real
I'm
one.
kidding. I'm kidding. Congratulations, Sinian. You deserve it, man. You deserve it. Holy crap.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
on
That's
some
Cause
amazing.
real
hey,
shit, Adam ain't lying with some of that. Like when I be doing these giveaways, bro, I hate when it's somebody I know that got bags and gets picked. I'm like, God damn, there's so much of me wants to re-roll that bitch, but you can't. You gotta be,
No.
you gotta be 100 on it. So I'm like,
Oh,
Tail, here's
play
your fucking prize, Tail. You done won the shit. You know what I'm saying? All these people who could have got it, it goes to Tail.
no, it's all good. It's all good. I love it when a true supporter, a believer of the project and
hell
like what we're
yeah.
building wins. It's great. You know, it's all good. It's all good, man. It's
No,
all
that's
good.
a beautiful. That's actually that's to me in my eyes. That's a beautiful sign, right? Because like you being a project, you being in our space, and then that person being a participant in your community winds up winning, man. That says a lot, right? Like your community is really devoted to showing support for you, and I think that's that says a resounding message to someone like me. I'm like, damn. Well, that's why I always look at people. I'll be like, oh yeah, you got 60,000. Where's your community at? Where your people coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like if I got a project and I drop in the Discord, 20 of y'all should be showing up. If I got 1,000 owners, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like what are we looking for here when it
yeah,
comes to these projects? Like, that's how I personally feel. Like if I'm a part of a project, my project somewhere like that, like that's why I respect the apes so much. You're gonna see about 4 or 5 of them, 6 or 7 of them in the building.
yo, like
Oh,
shout out to my boy. Like he got that BOGO deal: buy 100 get one free." You know what I'm saying?
wow, wow, wow.
Buy 100, win one free, maybe.
So look. We gonna go ahead and jump off into our final topic before we get into the interview with Bad Fox Motorcycle Club and Bulls versus Bears. But before we do that, we want to reset the room. Hey guys, you are now tuning in to Space Cadets episode 15.
what I mean? So did that kind of create this sort of domino effect and so I'm curious to know y'all's take on that, or maybe something, maybe y'all know the inside that and more privy to information I'm not, and know that they do get the funding immediately. So what's y'all take on that?
I don't know.
You're promising tokens without a finished product, right? So then you talk about token distribution and allocation before something is actually being serviced and served, right? And that therein lies the problem. Because now people have an opportunity, if once you add liquidity to the token, if you're offering tokens, to actually dump the fucking tokens. And basically what he was saying was, is if you paid attention to what he was saying, he said, well, somebody has started to offload a few days prior to this. So somebody with insider information knew and started to dump their assets, is what he told us on the space just a second ago. You know, at the end of the day, they knew this shit was failing. Other investors who were propping it up knew this shit was failing, right? And the motherfucker determined, oh shit, these guys are about to come out with it, because they literally sat on stage at the summit and said that they were solving it. And then they act like, oh, don't nobody know what's going on. No, if you clearly have been following the conversation, these people knew what the fuck was going on. The guy said with Orbis, he said, "Oh, I seen he said it was an unlimited budget. Come on, man, we in crypto, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Unlimited budget.
Even
Come on.
even
Yeah,
with
that's
VC
crazy.
funding, there's gonna be a budget attached to this, man. So I thought that, like, just to sit up there and say it's too many signs in my eyes, and it's just like to maybe veer away from criminal prosecution. If you heard his track record, he told you he was a part of a project, he was a head of a project, then he stepped away from the project, and then the project went belly under. And then now he's saying, "Oh, I'm a part of Ardana. I founded Ardana. I'm gonna step away and let somebody come in." It's the same pattern of behavior. So what does that example? What does that show you? How does that show? What is your take on it? And let me know if I'm wrong.
I just wanted to say right before Goose goes, I have officially hit 105K views and interactions on my Reddit post. So, Goose, Chronic, L's not here. Shout out to y'all, but definitely the number one influencer on Cardano.
All right, Mick. So what you giving away after reaching this achievement?
Yeah.
What you
Huge milestone.
you got to give away something?
So look, this is what we finna do. We finna give away a Billy and Coxie. Free my dog,
Oh hell.
Coxie, bro. Like we,
Coxie ain't even got a motherfucking goddamn Twitter. My bad. I didn't mean to mute you. Coxie ain't even got a damn Twitter. What is you talking about right now?
yo, that's because Hosky botted it. That's why I'm not upset that Ardana blocked them.
Give us one of them derps, bro.
Yeah, pass out derps. I heard it was
Hey,
passing out season.
it's
Okay, so
plenty.
look. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I'm giving away a Knittable. I'm
All
giving
right,
away a
Goose.
Knittable.
Hold on, man.
What? What?
Goose, because mixed screen's tripping right now.
What's
Oh,
going
my
on?
bags.
Good morning. Congrats, McGreens. That's actually amazing. I don't know much about Reddit, but those numbers seem like they good. Congratulations, man. You are the biggest influencer. Uh, I have a topic, but I'm not trying to change y'all topics. It is a little spicy. I do want
It,
to hear what the people think.
hold on, real quick, Goose. Is this gonna segue into the DeFi protocol sector, or is this like just something different?
This may not even be for this channel, to be honest. It has nothing to do with
Goose like I just got my flamethrower. I'm ready to
or
light some
DeFi.
Hold
shit
on,
up.
hold
Like
on,
what?
hold on,
I
hold
guess
Point
on.
me in the
you
right direction.
you know when
Is
you're in
this
the you
breaking?
know when
Is
you
this
know
breaking news, Goose?
no, it's not breaking news. Not breaking news. You know when you're in the group chat with your boys or your girls or whatever y'all into, and a topic come up and it gets a little spicy in there.
All
Bro,
right.
nah, yo.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hold on. Yo, Crib, the enforcer said, nah. So look. We just wrapped up the
Hey,
Ardonna
Craig,
top.
I respect it. I'll leave it alone.
Yeah,
Craig, you got a slap box.
yeah. Yo, Crib, the enforcing. Hey, we gonna listen to Crib, man. Crib got it. Crib know what's up. So look, we about to actually go ahead and jump into our interview with Bad Fox Motorcycle Club. And then next we got Bulls versus Bears. So we got the homie Ben. Hold on. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and reset the room real quick. Yo. It's your boy Awesome JL, aka the biggest music artist in the metaverse, along with my co-host AI Love. And you are now tuning in to Space Cadets episode 15. You know what I mean? So now we about to go ahead and jump into this interview with Bad Fox Motorcycle Club. So we have the founder, Ben, here. And also we have the community manager, which is Crib, by the way. For all of y'all that do not know that, Crib is actually the community manager of the Bad Fox Motorcycle Club. So what's good, Ben? What's good, Crib? How y'all feeling, man?
Hey, I've been here on all evening and I'm feeling great. Yeah, thanks for having me. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday, and whoa, happy FIFA. uh, oh, I'll say happy football World Cup.
Yeah, man, it's been a very festive week. I mean, on chain, off chain, it has definitely been fireworks and firecrackers all over the place. Just real quick, man, Crib, you're such a great rep for Bad Fox, man. But we do have a lot of people that may not be fully aware. So tell me, like, I want to know, Crib, like, what really attracted you towards the Bad Fox that really had caught your gravity, and you really latched onto the project.
Yeah, so me coming in the Bad Fox was kind of random, you know what I mean? Like just in the space, looking at projects, looking at stuff, minting. And then when I got in there, I kind of just, I don't know, I saw this drive and push to, really make sure that the community was rewarded and seeing what Ben was doing and his drive for that just as the prime focus was like, okay, this is different. I haven't been in a project. I've been in projects where there's like some type of utility, or supposed to be, and then you know, people are doing stuff, but like this was different, had a different energy to it. So with that as the prime focus, I was just like, yo, like I'm a creative. I want to like try highlight and like make people more aware of this project, So I just started creating. I had ended up getting the Bad Fox 4042 NFT out of a few foxes that I got in the beginning, and then just something about it just stood out to me, and I came to the idea to just start doing stuff with my fox, like so that's what you see as my PFP. That's 4042, kind of like remixed with the Alley Cast. Shout out to Alley Cast, but yeah, I just started creating and music, graphics, everything. Just kind of like just putting on for the project because the founder is solid, the team was solid, community was tight knit, So I wanted to see it grow. So I was just playing my part as like a community member. I felt like, in this space, it's primarily about making money to most people, and it's not wrong with that, what I'm saying? There's investments and stuff like that. But I also look at like the community aspect and just being a part of the community and contributing to it in some way is like that should be an important factor too. I mean, if you like the project anyway. But so yeah, that's really what it was. And then the community manager thing came about what, maybe like a month ago, I think. um Pretty much the former community manager, they stepped down and you know just they had something else they were trying to do and didn't have the time. So yeah, I was kind of like appointed. I was brought up as like, hey, let's bring Crib on board to handle this. So it's new to me still. I'm still figuring out what it means to be a community manager and how I continue to contribute, but like in a new means. So I mean, I help with delegating somewhat, things of that nature. Plus, still creating. We're working on the album and stuff, but I don't want to rap too long. But that's pretty much the gist of it.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. That's definitely I definitely want to commend you for that. I want to salute Bad Fox Motorcycle Club and the homie Crib, aka Bad Fox 4042. I want to salute y'all because I don't even really think I've seen this too prevalent, especially in the Cardano space. I haven't seen many artists come from inside of projects with their own projects, right? For one, I feel like things are still early, right? I feel like we could possibly see more things like this in the future, but hats off to you guys for fostering that so early in the space. I feel like this is definitely gonna revolutionize the space, and it's also going to influence other people to do the same. It's so funny, Crib, because I actually sent Crib a text message the other day, and I'm like, yo, did you see Hangry Barboons? Like a guy that owns a Hangry Barboons did something similar, right? And his number was X had 42 in it. And I'm like, yo, Crib, did you inspire this? Like, you know what I mean? It was so crazy just to see that, and it's crazy to see something like this take shape, between founders and the investors, of a project. It's just amazing, man. So once again, hats off to you guys. And let's go ahead and jump into a few questions real quick. Um, so so uh so for everybody that's here, right? We want to let's break down the project. Let's try to be as simple as possible. Let's break it down to the audience because, like AI said, there are some people here that may not have heard of the project or doesn't know how the project's been running or the roadmap or anything like that. So if you guys could break it down real brief for us, let them know what the project is about and what you guys meant it so far.
Okay. Um, well, a general breakdown of the project. We have two routes. One is about fund redistributions, and the other is about the metaverse. Um, Now, I'll start with the first route, the fund redistributions. So we've minted two collections. We've sold 6,000 Foxes in July and then 3,000 motorcycles just this month. What was it, 2, maybe 3 weeks ago? Um, Now, if you own any of these two collections, you're able to earn royalties, 80% from the royalty pool, which includes fees collected from any of our future collections. And holders of these two collections are also able to stake their NFTs with partners in a non custodial method. So, for example, you can stake your Fox and Bikes for Hexonium token with Cardano lands, but while staking your NFTs for those tokens, you can also stake them with Mad Dog for their MD token, or the Ape Society for Society token, and you can earn all these tokens in parallel, and that's the beauty about non-custodial staking. Um, Now that's for the fund redistributions. Oh, of course, I forgot to mention clay tokens. We've purchased and accumulated some clay tokens, and we're going to airdrop them towards Christmas to Fox holders. So we have that as well. But then our next big phase, which leads into the second route, the metaverse era, that second phase is called the Transcendence, and that is in January. For that, you will be asked, if you want to participate, of course, you'll be asked to burn a male, female, and a bike. So that's 3 NFTs. In return, you will get a key which includes those 3 NFTs in its metadata. So you basically combine them into one. Now, that key will also earn royalties from the entire pool, but that's the last collection to ever earn royalties. So in the future, when we're planning to drop 3D avatars and Vox avatars, the fees collected for them will be given to Fox bikes and keys, but not to any future collections. So the keys also earn royalties. Check. The next upgrade, which the key gets, is the airdrops. So if you own a key for each one, you'll get to choose your 3D and Vox avatars. Of course, the choice, you'll get them for free, but you have to choose from the ones you own, obviously. And now the reason we do it this way is so that if, for example, Crib has 4042 and he wants to ensure that he gets his 3D avatar airdrop free, being his owned 4042 and not someone else's random Fox, then he can choose that. And that's only possible if you have a key, because then you're eligible for the drop. All those that were not claimed will then be sold to a public. Um, because it also depends on the amount of keys we'll have. But yeah, the key, aside from royalties, airdrops, it also gives all sorts of access to tools we're developing. So we just released the Bad Drop tool, which is currently public accessible for free until we have the keys released in January. Now, this Drop tool allows anyone on Cardano to do an airdrop for free. You don't need to know any code. You don't need to know any of those skills. All you need to do is basically provide a policy ID of your NFT collection, and then you just want to select a balance from your wallet, define the amount you want to distribute, and then the tool will run the snapshot and the airdrop and everything, and will batch it all into just a handful of signatures, 1 to 5 signatures, and you will have hundreds, if not thousands, of recipients paid for. And again, there will be something that key holders will be able to access and use. So this in case applies more for project founders. Then there's a metaverse access. So we purchased assets for cornucopias, for example, 73 javelins, which include mythics and legendaries and rares. A mythic javelin costs 7,000 ADA, but if you own a key, then you'll be able to rent it for free. Again, just another way of giving back. And there's so much utility coming, but it's after the transcendence in January. Until then, we are focused on the fund redistribution phase, and our holders are earning from ADA royalty rewards and non-custodial staking and all sorts of giveaways and events, and it's fun. It's fun. We keep on giving back.
Hey, Austin, before you go, I just wanted to throw in about the Clay token drop that's coming in December. So, like, the Clay tokens are distributed based off of holding certain Clay pairs that's described in the club, which pretty much just means, like, maybe there'll be like 3 different traits that are on the foxes, and like holding one of each of those traits will complete one pair, and then that pair gives you access to a percentage of the pool, you know what I'm saying, or shares of the whole entire clay token pool, you know what I'm saying. So if you have like more pairs, more of the clay pairs, then you get more of the clay tokens come to drop. So that's pretty much how that works. I just want to throw that in there too.
Yo, yeah, man. I definitely want to give Ben his flowers, man. Definitely a homie of mine. Yo, Ben. This bad drop tool is amazing. Um, and this is a good look, man. This is a good look, especially with the bad drop tool, because this can definitely help with onboarding more projects onto Cardano as well, man. This is a good look, man, and as well as everything else you guys are doing. You guys are packed to the T, man. With benefits and airdrops and so many different perks, man, to holding you guys project, man. Once again, salute.
Hey,
That,
not to mention, you know what I'm saying? Not to mention, it looks like that tool is getting attention from some pretty respected devs within the community as well. So a lot of people are paying attention, and so yeah, definitely kudos to what y'all doing. I know you overcame a lot of adversity kind of out the gate with your project, so for you to push through all of that, man, shows a lot about your resiliency and stuff. So mad respect for that.
and with that,
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, being recognized by these devs, Wild Tanks, for example, or demos from Mallards, who also was interested in it, and Rhino Legends, which is going to use it for their distribution in December. It's heartwarming to have people see and recognize the work that's being put in here, because this is not only provided for free for the community, but the source, the code, it's also provided. And all we really want to do is help change the space. And even by our royal rewarding methods, we do it in a way that everyone is to earn, and we care about the little guy and equality. And uh, so yeah, I just really thank you. It feels good to be appreciated and recognized, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Definitely, man. Definitely, definitely. So, guess what? With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into a Bad Fox Motorcycle Club giveaway, man. We about to give away one of these tasty motorcycles real quick, and I already got the Twitter picker loaded. So, look, we got our winner, man, and the winner is none other than the homie Holy Benz. Yo, shout out to the homie Holy Benz. I see him out there in the audience. You just won yourself a Bad Fox motorcycle, man.
Oh, holy
Let's
fox.
let's get it.
Congrats, congrats.
Congrats to Holy Benz. Yep.
Damn, Holy, congrats, man.
He want to come up. He want to give his Grammy
Hey,
speech.
hey, Benz, I'm gonna make you the custom fox, bro. The holy fox, bro. I got you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You welcome.
Congratulations.
Man, a few words. Man, a few words.
Oh, Jay,
I
which one
appreciate
did
it.
he
I'm
win?
excited,
Did he
yeah.
win the chopper, the Vespa, the dirt bike? Which one was it?
I,
First off, I gotta thank God, my mom, well, all the people out there, all the cadets, of course. I appreciate it. I'm glad I won something.
Hey man, we appreciate you, man, for pulling up to the Space Cadets episode 15. We got Bad Fox Motorcycle Club in the building. We got BULLZ versus Bearz in the building. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. So let's go ahead and jump back into this Bad Fox Motorcycle Club. So look, Ben, Crib, let's touch on the burn with the motorcycles. Let's talk about how that is all going to take shape and how it's going to play into the future of Bad Fox Motorcycle Club.
Yeah, okay. Well, we rebranded the Burn event. It's now called Transcendence. The reason we rebranded was to make it more positive. You know, you say burn event, it sounds kind of negative, like you need to reduce the supply. But that's not the case at all, because royalty shares and all that still remains the same across assets even after the transcendence. So we call it transcendence because it's more like merging your NFTs, combining them, taking your male and female and forever having them remain with their united bike or whatever, you know. So it's more of a positive way of calling the event. But the transcendence, what's supposed to happen is that you would be able to simply send in a male fox, female fox, and a motorcycle, and you will retrieve a 3D key. And now with the keys metadata, you'll still have the reference to the artwork and everything. So even though the originals are burned, it's not really gone. It's still there, just in one NFT instead of three. So the thing is, if you choose not to transcend, you will still be able to earn your rewards with non-custodial staking and royalties for your Fox and motorcycles. But we do recommend to transcend, because when you do that, not only do you still continue to earn your royalties, but you'll then be able to get all the airdrops of your avatars, and you'll be able to get your metaverse privileges, like the free javelin rentals in cornucopias. And with the keys, you'll be able to, as I said, access the tools if you're maybe a founder, or in the future we also provide tools which are more user focused. And so there's really lots of plans, but the, these plans are targeted to key holders. Now, the reason we did this reversed roadmap, right? Because normally you would know a project, they would first have their membership card, right? Which acts as a whitelist. Then with that membership card, they then mint the PFP collection, and then from there it rolls forward. We did it reversed. We started with the PFP collection and the motorcycle collection, while in advance notifying members of the burn event which is planned. So, because enable for us to develop and build and provide avatars and all of these contents and the various metaverses that we have listed on our website, we need to raise funds, right, which would allow us to develop and invest in. So that's what the Fox and Motorcycle collection were for. With those mints, we were able to raise the funds, and we were able to already complete our investment in the 3D avatar collection, and we were already able to complete our investment in cornucopias, and we were able to invest in some other things which I won't mention just yet, but things that are coming up. And I think that the main aspect of it is that minters of the first and second collection, the Fox and Bikes, helped us invest into further development. Hence is why they earn rewards in return. But then when they transcend and the keys are brought to life in January, then that's when all of our plans come to life. And that's when we're going to have our first airdrop. Just a couple weeks after the transcending, that's when the avatars are going to be ready for you guys, again, for free. And that's when we're going to already start building in cornucopias, because they promised that we were able to have early building in early Q1. And that's when we're going to start building in Cardistac's MetaView Tower, again, early Q1, which was postponed from Q4, by the way. And by the way, the avatars, as soon as we airdrop them, then you'll already be able to use them in OG Bearz's OG verse. They don't have to have the OG verse ready. They're already out with their home phase, the alpha beta testing with all the mini games, and the avatars are already going to be usable there. And so again, 2023, our focus is meta. The keys are basically key to the meta, and the Fox and Motorcycles helped us raise the funds to invest in the meta era. And I hope that really tries to sum down everything else. Yeah.
Major, major. Shout out to Bad Fox Motorcycle Club. That was amazing, man. That was perfect. That was a perfect breakdown on your project and everything that you have going on. I want to take a second to go ahead and reset the room. You guys are now tuning in to Space Cadets episode 15. We just finished interviewing Bad Fox Motorcycle Club. Amazing project. NFA. You guys do your own research. Go check it out. If you guys missed the interview, you will be able to catch it on the playback. This is a recorded space. Major shout out to Bad Fox Motorcycle Club once again. And also, I have you guys know, we still have a couple of giveaways to do, man. We still have 2 Bad Fox motorcycles to give away. We still got a Keyboard Warriors to give away, and we still got a Mars Birds to give away. So you guys do me a favor, go ahead and hit that bubble at the bottom right. Go ahead and retweet out the space. We definitely appreciate it, man. Let's get some more people in this room. Let's pack it out. So major shout out to Bad Fox Motorcycle Club once again. Now we're going to go ahead and transition over into another project. Now this project, I caught it on the whim, man. I was actually in a space, right? Matter of fact, I wasn't in a space. I was in the Space Cadets private chat, and I was sitting there chilling. And one of the cadets, Jada actually hit me up, and Jada said, "Hey, man, you should step in space. You should talk to BULLZ versus Bearz. We should try to get them on Space Cadets. This project is dope. It's amazing. And also they kind of like an OG in the space. They've been around for a while building. So I said, man, it's a no-brainer. I stepped into space, asked a couple of questions, and I was like, man, it's a no-brainer. I got to get them on the show. So look, without further ado, I introduce to you guys BULLZ versus Bearz. How are you doing today, BULLZ versus Bearz?
Yo, what's going on, Space Cadets? Appreciate you having us on. Really do. And I'd appreciate. Do you mind pulling Mitsu up to speaker as well there? That would be dope. We can jump in. But listen, before we do that, let's get some hundreds in the space for the space cadets, man. They're out here grinding. They're out here doing these spaces. You got to show up some love. Let's get some hundreds going.
Hey, man, I appreciate the love, appreciate the support, man. Absolutely, man. Throw them hundreds, so keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Keep it solid, not salad, unless you're mixed screens. You know, Bulls versus Bears, man. I love the spirit, love the energy. Let's get this party started, right? I sent the invite to your compadre. Are they on the stage?
Thanks, bro. I can. Why don't I kick it off and he'll jump up when he has a sec. He's the super talented game dev that we have on our team. So I'd love for him to jump up, kind of share some of his alpha and answer any kind of technical questions you might have. But we won't delay. Let's jump right into it. So, like you said, we had Series 1. It was 1,250 NFTs. We sold out this year in March. Kind of began that mint in October. So we've been in the space for over a year now. So like, what's been going on between now and then, right? So we took the proceeds from that sale, and I hired this really talented Construct 3 game developer, that's Mitsu, who's up on stage now. And we had every single Series 1 Bulls vs. Bear attribute rigged in Spine 3D. So what does that mean? That means that each NFT character can be recreated in our Super Smash Bros. Style online multiplayer game using Photon Engine as the multiplayer backend. So this isn't a play-to-earn game. Play-to-earn games we think have these weird incentives where they feel more like work than you're actually playing with your boys. And so we're calling this NFT to play. So it just means you just have to have a Bulls vs. Bear Series 1 character. You'll be able to play the game. It's free to play other than that. And we've partnered with NMaker, which is the biggest gaming launchpad right now in Cardano. So they're handling the wallet connect, so you can rest assured that everything's going to run smoothly. And so while he's been working on this game, I've been pushing ahead with a PFP Series 2 that we're going to release after the game drop. So what's important about that, guys, is a lot of the projects these days, they tell you, hey, I got this idea for this sick game, but you're going to have to believe in me. Buy my PFPs today, and we're going to deliver this game. We're not about that. We want to show you in the space that we're not a rug. We've been here for a year. Let us deliver our product first. You try it out, and then you can decide, hey, do I want to participate by picking up a Series 2 or not? So that's kind of our idea, our goal, our vision, and we're just, like we said, we've been kind of building in the shadows for the past year. I would love to take any of your questions, or Mitsu, if you want to chime in with anything I might have missed.
Well, can you hear me first of all?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and
Yeah.
clearly. Welcome to
All
the
right,
Space
all right.
Kids.
Yeah, so pretty much you covered everything already. I'd like to mention a little more about how we want to use NFTs actually. So the idea is really simple, really. So imagine you have Steam, you buy a license to play a game, but then you can't sell that license. Okay, so we're just doing the same thing basically, but we don't want to push the bladeware. So like if you want to play the game, if you like where I'm going to take the game, basically in the future, then please consider the project. Otherwise, just go over it. We're really like focused on facts rather than words, because there just seen all this shit that has been going on lately. So I think the community will appreciate that. We're trying our best, really.
Yeah, man, and I think like I'll also touch on, just so you can get an understanding of kind of the Web3 experience that we're bringing. I've just pinned to the top here a way that everyone in this space can claim their free boarding pass. So that's going to kind of give you a flavor for kind of how talented Mitsu is with the whole experience of minting completely on Web3. So when you go and you mint that boarding pass, it's really beautiful. You're going to connect to your Discord account. It's going to take your Discord picture, put it on a boarding pass, and it's going to mint that boarding pass and all of the metadata associated with it to the Arweave chain, which is a chain that's basically a big hard drive in the sky, and it's going to store all of your data there. So this is kind of like a true Web3 experience. Kind of, again, it's completely free. So that's kind of like an example of our work.
So,
Yeah.
oh no, you got it.
No, I was just saying that sounds pretty exciting. I was just trying to do it from mobile. It doesn't seem like you can do it from mobile if I'm correct.
No, you absolutely can. I don't know, Mitzi, do you want to chime in on minting the boarding pass from mobile?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
You can mint from mobile.
Oh yeah. You can totally do that. There might be some issues with older Androids because they're older, but should be fine.
Is there a specific wallet? Download mobile or?
No. So this boarding passes basically works like NFTs basically, but they're not just quite NFTs. So you don't even need a wallet to redeem them. They just get generated and they get stored permanently on Web3. So you have basically a URL, which is your key basically. So it's this is walletless pretty much. But this is just a promotion that we're doing to early people that want to try the game. So we want to give them like a reward because if you're early, we want to give you the alpha access basically. Because we're going to start with a private alpha of the game, and then build on top of that as time goes by.
I have to ask, if you don't have a wallet, but the user would have to log in / connect with a URL, which probably has some query parameters, how does that ensure security? Anyone will be able to use that URL to log into someone else's account.
No. The boarding passes are like, how can I explain it? It's more something visual for the user as of right now. But the boarding pass is not necessarily connected to the game. It's just a step to build the early community to have an initial user base, pretty much. It also requires Discord login, which also assign you roles to keep track of how early basically you were in the project. And well, we're mainly using that combined with the boarding pass to basically know if you are early or not. But there is, you can just like copy a link of someone else's boarding pass and use it because you will still be missing the Discord. But to be clear, this whole thing of the boarding pass is just for the alpha access. Then it's going away basically. It's just a way for us to keep track of the people coming in.
And the pass itself is in form of NFT, because I don't understand how exactly this is on Cardano then.
No, the boarding pass is not on Cardano.
Arweave is on.
It's stored on Web3, which is basically like a cloud storage, pretty much, but it's not centralized.
It's probably on IPFS or something, right?
Yeah. You got it. Then, it's another network, but it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, IPFS is file storage. Every NFT basically is over there, and then the NFTs on Cardano are a reference to the IPFS image. But then you advertise in your profile that you're building on Cardano. So if you don't have an asset on Cardano, and you're using Web2 technology,
Bad Fox. So here, let me just jump in quickly.
Yeah.
So earlier this year, we minted 1,256 NFTs on Cardano. Policy IDs locked. It's all completed using NMaker.
So
those are the NFTs that are on the Cardano blockchain. So when you connect your Cardano wallet to play the game, you will be able to play your character as the NFTs that you hold in your wallet, all through the NMaker backend. And so, kind of what we're referencing with this boarding pass is it's a bonus in order to have more feedback on the alpha version of the game that we'll be releasing that's different than you playing your specific character. So
Yeah.
the idea is that first we get feedback on the alpha from everyone that's interested. And then in order to benefit the holders of the collection, it turns into an NFT to play game. And those NFTs are not what's stored on Arweave via the boarding pass. It's what has been minted with the locked policy ID on Cardano.
Okay, yeah. Now that you break it down like that into phases, it makes sense. At first, I was completely confused and I wasn't really sure what the connection was, but now it makes sense. And thank you for that.
Well, if you want a little backstory, basically I'm using Airwave just because I worked with it before and it's pretty quick to work with. So I just kind of hacked in with JavaScript and connected to it. That's the only reason we have the boarding pass there. But yeah, the whole project is involved around Cardano and nothing else really. This is just, how can I say, kind of a marketing stunt, okay, to get the community to play the alpha and get feedback, which is, again, unrelated to the full game experience later.
Let me ask you a quick question. In the game, the NFTs, like, are they gonna, will like certain attributes or rarities, will they provide certain in-game utility?
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. You brought up a good point. This is something I've been working on really hard, game design-wise. So pretty much, Series 1 came with different skins. So you could have different items like a hat or glasses, sunglasses. But it also came with each character having a weapon, basically. So the way we handle this is basically you have your skin, which is your NFT, and also a weapon that is assigned by the NFTs, of course. Like you minted a flamethrower, you get to play the flamethrower. So all the characters have base have the same gameplay to a degree, but then each one of them has some different skills based on what you have in your wallet. So if you want to play different weapons, you can simply pick another NFT to play, and you have just switch weapon.
Okay. That sounds dope. A question I actually have a question about the gameplay mechanics and just the game in general, right? So is this game something that was built from the ground up by your team and your developers, or are you guys using another platform that's already kind of like built and then you're just reskinning it?
No, I'm coding everything from scratch. So far, I'm in my 7th month of development of the game. So
Let's fucking go.
Hey,
like we haven't really shared a lot of the game yet because like when you release something like half baked, even if it's an alpha or a network test, the first impression still matters. So we wanted actually to release the network test, the alpha network test last week, but we decided to wait just like a few weeks more because we want to put more content, basically, even if it's just an alpha. Okay, we want to give more content for the user to play, because it's really critical to see what are the issues with a game early in the development stage. And so we needed it to be as complete or as close as possible to what we want it to be in the future.
great. That's fire. That's impressive, man. That's very impressive, and I'm very excited. That's definitely one of the questions I wanted to ask. But hold on, real quick, Bulls versus Bears. Give me a quick second. First of all, I want to go ahead and shout out everybody in the room. Thank you guys for pulling up the Space Cadets episode 15. And right now, we're currently interviewing Bulls versus Bears. Shout out to all the cadets in the building. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. Let's go ahead and jump into another giveaway. Like I mentioned before, we still got a few giveaways to do. So let's go ahead and jump into the winner. I already actually have them pulled up. So the winner of another the next Bad Fox Motorcycle Club motorcycle we're actually giving out is Monk Weed 2. Shout out to Monkweed too. He has like a bird profile picture with like cheetah print and like purple glasses. Shout out to Monkweed too. You definitely just won a Bad Fox Motorcycle Club motorcycle. So congratulations to you.
Whoop
Um,
whoop.
Yep. And so you guys do me a favor, make sure you retweet out the space. That is not our last giveaway, man. We still have 3 more NFTs to give away. We got another Bad Fox Motorcycle Club motorcycle to give away. We also have a Keyboard Warriors, and we also have a Mars Birds to give away. So major shout out to everyone. Make sure y'all retweet out the space for your chance to win one of our remaining NFTs. And let's continue with our interview with BULLZ versus Bearz. For everybody just now tuning in, they just mentioned that they are working on a game currently. They already sold out their season 1 collection, and now they're getting ready to prep up the release of their game. So BULLZ versus Bearz, what's up, man? What other alpha do you have for us?
Thanks, brother. No, I really appreciate it, man. And I just want to leave the through with kind of just a few thoughts to think about, right? And so, just like to be completely clear, we're up here. We don't want your ADA, man. Like we're in the heart of the bear. This is a time to be building, to be developing, releasing free things for the community. Because let's face it, man. There's too many rugs out there. The community needs more free shit, quality shit. And that's why I love seeing like Bad Fox coming out with the minting tool. We're gonna come out with a game. This is what like really fires me up about this community is people giving back. So like that's why we're here. We're not asking for your ADA. We don't have like we got nothing. We just want you to play our game. Let us know if you like it. What my vision is with this game is, I see Chronic down there from NFA. Like imagine Chronic and Daly, they're going at it in a space. Man, then they could just like pull up the game and just hash it out in our game, with their NFTs. Like that's what I would love is to come to spaces and hear guys, having fun, yelling at each other. It would be great. And kind of like the final point that I want people to think about is kind of like, what is the next step? Like, how does this, you're not a BULLZ versus Bear holder, but maybe you have a Bad Fox Motorcycle Club, or I see some Ape Society down there, Space Buds, right? So like, where can this go in the future? So the way that Me Too and I think about it, not every single project needs to have a game, just like not every single project needs to have a metaverse. So what we can create is a badass game that everybody loves, everybody knows, Super Smash, they love it, right? And so if we can create this badass game, if I want to, if Bad Fox Motorcycle Club approaches us and say, yo, we want to have our NFT in your game, eventually down the line, then all it is including their policy ID in the Wallet Connect, tying like a base character to it that we have created, and now all of a sudden all of their community can also play this game. So this isn't, I want you to kind of think bigger, and that's the way that we're thinking. So I'll just leave you with that to chew on.
I love that. Working together, networking, becoming communities united. That's exactly what the space is about. And I love that you think that way. Because when I spoke to another founder recently, which is working on a Formula One project on a different chain, sorry, then he said that he's only focused on his own goal of building the game. And I was like, okay, but where do you actually involve community and other projects, and how can you collaborate? Because he's the one that reached out to me, and I was like, he had no answer except for the fact that he wanted my advice on things. I was like, okay, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. If you can't, be with the community, then I can't help you, and that's it. So I love that you're thinking towards that area, of allowing other projects to be part of your game. And yeah, that's amazing. I love that.
Thanks, man. Likewise with your tool, man. I got nothing but love for you guys. It's I think it's awesome. It's what the community makes and what it needs. So yeah, and then I just want to shout out Mitsu. Like I said, I was super lucky to meet him. He's like a very experienced game dev, kind of focusing on indie gaming, and he's incredibly talented. And it's just him and I working on this. Like this is the team, the two of us. All of our funding is secured from the first mint. Like we're good to go for this game. Been building it for a long time, and I just want you to think about that as well when you see these bigger projects. Minting millions of dollars for their game dev, and you kind of see nothing. Like it's crazy to me that we're going to beat them to market with one developer. He's just super talented, and so a lot of love for him.
Well, first of all, you made me blush. Too many compliments. But also, I think like one of the appeals of our project is that it is closer to like an indie game. We're not aiming to we're not aiming for enterprise levels of game. You know, it's closer to an indie game rather than a AAA. I think it's part of its charm because everyone else is shooting to sell you this awesome big game, etc. I just want to make games, man.
I just want to touch on something that Bad Fox said, man. It's completely true that if you don't have a community, you don't have anything. A-Song said that best a couple of nights ago. He said it in the space. He said, hey man, one of the pillars you have to build on is the community. You need to check in with the community. You need to check on the needs of the community, what people want, what they like, what they're looking for. You basically have to just become a part of the community, right? And then you build from there. You know what I mean? Or if you already built something, check in with the community, see what they think. And that's exactly what both of these projects are doing here today. So give them a big round of applause. We really appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate what you guys are building in the community, for the community, by the community, standing with the community. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into another giveaway. Let's go. So we are giving away the third and final Bad Fox Motorcycle Club motorcycle right now. And let's see if our winner is in the room.
Yeah,
Yes, there he is.
whoever win, I'm gonna send them that music NFT too.
Okay, so so y'all getting double NFTs. So this winner just
Hold on, when I'm gonna get my music NFT? What the heck?
You ain't get one, bro.
No.
it's
I
on
Okay,
did.
got you.
drip
Shout
drive.
out to me for buying it.
It's on
Yeah,
drip
man. Shout out to Sarge, bro. What's up with
What?
you? It's like no, I'm playing.
drive. But look, let's go ahead and announce this winner that just doubled up 2 times. The boy Mac Mora just won a Bad Fox Motorcycle Club motorcycle NFT. Also complimented with the Crib Bad Fox 4042 music NFT. Let's go. Shout out to
Let's
Mac
go.
Mora.
Big
Whoop,
guy
whoop,
Mac, man.
whoop.
Mac always winning them raffles, man. Shout out to Mac. Big ups, man.
Big ups to Mac, man. Big ups to Mac Mora. So let's go ahead and continue.
I just got to say, I see McMora has a Dutch flag in his name, and I have to say, Hup, Holland, Hup, Hup, Hup. It's for the World Cup, in case you didn't know the reference.
We love it, man. We love it. We love it. Shout out to everybody watching the World Cup. Shout out to all the teams competing in the World Cup. Shout out to Mac Moore. He just sent the heart emoji. Hey, we appreciate you, man, being here in the Space Cadets episode 15 with Bad Fox Motorcycle Club X BULLZ versus Bearz. Let's go. So we're just winding down the interview with BULLZ versus Bearz. So, is there anything more you want the good people in the audience to know? BULLZ versus Bearz, about your project. When can they redeem this free boarding pass? And also, like, what's the timing looking like as far as this alpha getting started?
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, you can do the boarding pass right now. I don't really have too. I'll pass it over to Mitsu to answer the second part of your question, but I don't really have anything left, man. Just appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate the community. Jump in. We'd love to have everyone jump into our Discord, into Boarding Pass, and play the game. And appreciate you guys having us on, and for Jada hooking this up. It's awesome. Awesome coming on, talking to the cadets.
I just claimed my boarding pass, but I don't know how to play. Where can I find the play button?
Oh, you can play already. I'm sorry for that. I'm late. Nah, you
Hey,
just have to
actually,
keep
it's a boarding
like
pass.
I think I think mid-December or late December, so right about Christmas, we're gonna have the alpha out. Probably more near mid-December, I would say, because as I mentioned before, we wanted to release last week, but we postponed the launch. So basically, the original plan was to just have the a single character without skins to be playable, but then I thought, might as well put in the NFTs integration from the start. So yeah, a couple more weeks, maybe
Yeah.
3, and you'll be able to play.
Okay, mid-December. Sounds like it's gonna be a great Christmas this year.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go, baby. Let's go. Y'all heard that? Mid to late December, we'll be able to get it in on some Bulls versus Bears. Me personally, I will definitely round the homies up. We're gonna get the homies up in a Discord or on YouTube somewhere, Twitch maybe, and we gonna play it up, man. We gonna go ahead and get into this Bulls versus Bears, man. I'm very excited about this, man. Very excited, especially that Smash Bros, Super Smash Bros gameplay style is undefeated. You can't really beat it. Um, it's great, man. It's great. It's fun. All the homies can play it. It's funny because actually at CNFT Con, they actually had Super Smash Bros. There to play. And that that just goes to show, man. Like Smash Bros. Ain't got no NFT coming out, but it was there, playable. For the guests, the attendees of CNFT Con. So that's dope, man. That goes to show that, hey, that gameplay, hey, it's undefeated, man. It's undefeated. So yeah, I'm very excited about Bulls versus Bears. And with that being said, let's jump into another giveaway. Yes, I know you're thinking, man, how many giveaways do we have? We have a lot. Hey, how DJ Khaled say? I got a lot. We got a lot. So look,
Another one.
another
Another
one,
one.
Another one.
another one. Let's go. So look, this is actually the giveaway for the. You know what? I'm gonna save that one. I'm gonna save that one. This one's for the Mars Birds. Then we gonna get into the big Kahuna, the keyboard warriors. And I say that because yesterday AI was literally dying to give away this keyboard warriors. So it's been built up anticipation wise all the way to right now. We was actually in a space that actually rug. Shout out to Firebender, man. It ain't his fault. It ain't his fault, man. It's Verizon's fault. Shout out to Verizon. They dropping the ball. They had my boy Rug 2 times in a row. We was trying to give out these keyboard warriors. They didn't want to work with us. So let's keep it moving. Look, so this giveaway is for the Mars Birds. So let me go ahead and announce our winner real quick. Hey, and yo, this winner is actually from the crib, man. Hey, this winner is actually from the crib. Is actually one of the cadets. Yes, we're gonna let him win, man. We're gonna let Mixed Greens win. Shout out to the homie
That's
Mixed
some
Greens.
bullshit.
Come on, yo. How
Let's
you gonna use the crib and
go.
then it not be the crib?
Yeah.
Whoop whoop whoop.
Yo, shout out to Mixed Greens, man.
He had
Hey,
me thinking I won. He was talking about
I
from the
mean,
crib. I was like, hey, I'm from the crib.
my bad, Crip. My bad, Crip. I mean, literally, look, Mixed Greens coming
Yeah,
up.
that was pretty cool how you just gonna set crib up for failure like that.
Nah,
You know, act like you giving some sort of subtle hints and then completely
hootie
blindsiding
Right.
a
I
nigga like
thought I thought he was being clever.
hoo! The boy Mixed Greens. How does it feel, Miss Green, to be a cadet and win an NFT for a giveaway finally?
Look, man, I have a lot of love for the Mars Birds. That was like an important time in Cardano history. It was actually one of the first times that everybody came together on a degen mint and actually degened. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to that. It was one of the most
I know I miss those
fun
times,
mints that
man.
I've ever seen. Just being honest, it was definitely one of the most fun mints that I've ever seen.
had
I
to
love the
be.
project, bro.
Had to be top one of the top mints that I participated in. Like my endorphins were going off like I was in the casino. I still remember that. You know what I'm saying? It was very, very fun. And look, they got another series coming out, 3D Birds. They got it's like 58 8,888. So it's gonna definitely be a big mint. But yeah, man, it's another project that's been building on the blockchain. They were present at the Cardano Summit. Um, they got some 3D assets that they dropped in some physical renderings. Yeah, man, fucking, it's amazing what happens when you just allow. I remember Bulls versus Bears when they first minted, and you just give people time and opportunity to build, man, they can actually bring you something. Not everyone's gonna be the bad guy. Some people just work and they keep their head down. They don't do much. Then you got some people that work and they talk along the way. It's just like the seven doors, right? You had happy, grumpy. You know what I'm saying? So I look at these projects and I'm like, every project is gonna move and act differently, and there's no telling which projects are gonna come from behind. Especially people that was. Here's what I project is gonna happen. People are gonna be jumping into a lot of new mints that are just gonna be a lot of pumps. You're gonna see a repeated pattern of these projects where they're pumping out this certain particular fashion, and it's just gonna get boring and dull. People are just gonna start reinvesting in the people that are already here, and building and got things going. Lake work and built solid communities because it's gonna at the end of the day it's gonna be a safer bet, right? Everyone's gonna want to just flip in and flip out, but you're gonna want to go to these projects that are really showing you that they're actually in the community and they're here for a good reason and they're doing something. Like we just seen Bad Fox offering the tools. We heard about Bulls versus Bears utilizing Airweave. You know what I'm saying? And like that kind of stuff, like that's the type of stuff I like to see from projects working inside of the community. Like you don't have to spend a ton of ADA, but if you do, make sure you're showing something behind it. Don't be out here like these particular individuals making bad decisions. Like at the end of the day, there's someone on the other end when of that signature when they release it, right? When they send over the transaction. So try your best to not let them down. Right? Get with the if you're struggling, get with some people in the community, man. Get to talking to them and showing them that you're here to fight, dude. Because I'm telling you, I see people just throw weight and support just off of that action alone. By you putting forth an effort and saying, "Hey, this is important to me." A lot of people cry publicly, but behind the scenes, they don't do any kind of action to help their projects. You know what I'm saying? They don't do any kind of migration or saying, "Hey, look, I'm struggling in this area, I'm struggling in that." You don't see that behind the scenes too much. People are scared and intimidated, but it's like, hey, I mean, we've invested in you from the beginning. There's something that we see in you as projects. We want you here for the long haul. I know ain't a NFT in my wallet I would have wanted to see, floor price be at zero, but that was some decisions that those particular people made. They didn't want to put up the fight. People don't want to put up the fight what's right and do what's right. People just want everything so fucking easy. Bags. That's all I hear. Bags. And you want to know the most toxic shit I hear is that talk about bags. I say, man, when we move away from that shit, right? Just talk about what's at the core. The ones that's gonna give us bags, we don't even really need to fucking speak on, because we know what time it is, right? I think it's really come to that point. You can use it to your advantage, but shit, the people that are here that's building, man, make sure you circling back around and showing them people some love. People that's giving you some shit, especially during these times, the build market, motherfucker be bored as hell. Ain't nothing moving on the market. You get this little slush, these projects with a little pump, floor price come back down, stabilize, and the money's just stagnant because there's no liquidity. There's no introduction of liquidity. That's to come, but at least these projects are giving us something back in return. They help us out a lot. So I just want to thank both the guests today, man. You guys were amazing. You both have brought forth amazing projects to our community. Bulls versus Bears when I get time after my nap, because I'm tired of shit. I've been up till 4, since 4. After I take my nap, and wake up to my team beating the shit out of Sarge's team. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get my boarding pass and go check it out or try to do it from mobile, but it wanted me to sign in my Discord. I don't know what's going on. So, but anybody got any closing remarks before we leave? Oh wait, we got one more giveaway.
Yeah, I'm about to say we got the last and final giveaway, the big wave, the big kahuna. You know what I mean? We got a keyboard warrior. Man, hold on. Let me get y'all hype real quick and show y'all what we giving away, man. We giving away a keyboard warriors. The floor is 175 ADA. 175 ADA. Who else giving away NFTs that's at full price of 175 ADA, man? Who's doing that? You know what I mean? So look, we already got the winner.
Apparently, I was doing that and didn't even know it.
Yo, dumbass. Yep, them
Yo,
crack no, them
yo,
crackhead birds. That's why I used to call them the crackhead birds. He used to come and say, "Hey, date birds." I'm like, man, get that crackhead bird up. I don't even want to hear him. I wish I would have gave him the time of day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm such an
yeah,
art critique.
You would have
Uh,
had one for free, AI.
I know. That's
crazy.
another funny part.
But look, we finna get into this giveaway. It's actually one of the homies. Uh, yo, shout out to June James 0768, aka
Woo!
Obala June.
Congratulations.
What's good, bro? Brody, you just won. Hey, keyboard warriors. What is good? June James, you just won at keyboard
Yep, yep,
warriors,
yep,
man.
yep, yep. You want to
That's
come on up, man? Say your little piece. How does it feel? That's damn near like a championship ring right now. You know what I'm saying? That's
it is.
that's a real fucking come up. You know what I'm saying? That's like getting an Ori, damn near. You got a solid community right there, man. Love the shit that they're doing. It's got a nice little print. What you got to say?
What's good, June James? Uh, unless you got that mute button here, we can't hear you. We
Nah,
can't.
he just phasing
Yeah,
in.
thank you guys. I never won anything in my life. I appreciate that.
And
Are you kidding me?
Yo, nah, bro. I'm like one of the unluckiest people you know that won't do too much minute anymore.
I actually want to ask you a question real quick about your name. I see it say Amabala James. Does that really mean
Yeah,
Alabama?
Alabama spelled backwards.
Oh wow, Alabama June. That's
Yeah, you
crazy.
know, you from GA, you know how it is over here.
Is that I already know?
Hey, shout out to my Bama people in the house, my family out in Hope Hall, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know anything about Hope Hall? It's outside Montgomery.
Oh yeah,
Little old hick
Straight
town.
Highway 80. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Shout out to Beham. Shout out to Huntsville. Shout out to
Yeah,
Tuscaloosa.
T,
Shout out to Alabama.
roll tide. Thank y'all guys. I appreciate that.
And yeah, hey, send me your address, man. I definitely got you for
All
sure.
right. Thank y'all, bro.
All right. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, and with that being said, that is the wrap up of
Swag flow, mixing up the bag, bro.
The swag is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Bound to get it poppin', watch us swarming like the locusts. Always working just like Ern was on the job and wrote this. That shit right there don't get you high, to sit here be the dopest. Working magic, hit the stool and whip it up with both wrists. I do this, yeah, you notice. If you peeking, you would notice. What's the gain up in the game if you ain't taking no risk? Keep working on the shot till it's automatic and no miss. Aiming at the target, line of view, I had to scope it. Bullseye, Matador, rodeo, roped it. Put the beat up in the L, break it down, choke it. Go for the submission, repetition, stay focused. I am what I am, ain't no need to say or claim to be. All I wanna do is move it here to there, A to B. I don't always know what's on the road, but ain't afraid to see. Things can go and hit the fan, or they could go amazingly. 50-50 chance, that's a good probability. I'ma do my dance just to celebrate the victory. I can feel it coming, I'm ducking, dodging the trickery. Every day expeditiously, I'm healing. Why you sick of me? Swag flow, swag flow, swag flow, mixing up the bag, bro. Swag flow, swag flow, swag flow. Watch the way I drag, whoa. Rockin' and rollin', feelin' this golden, hanging it tough, I'm holding onto a feeling. I started healing, ever since then I'm chosen, frozen. I came in with the cold one, building it up from the low end, standing out, but I'm going in. What's the prophecy? Things gon' end up how they supposed to be. You the star, and I'm less known, but I bet you'll still notice me. That's that potency, presence globally. Spirit rich, I'm walking holy. That don't mean it's holes in me. Nah, still got protection from that hex. Boost that signal, the connection. Many styles in my collection. I'm not aiming for perfection, but I plant a seed and grow. Recharge when I'm feeling low. I ain't green, but I'm on gold for real. That's all you need to know. Swag flow, swag flow. Swag flow, I'm mixing up the bag, bro. Swag flow, swag flow, swag flow. Watch the way I drag, whoa. I'm holding, get back, take that, unloading. Big bag, feel that, get swollen. Swag flow is potent, smoking. My name ain't Chuck, but give me my token. That cheese, no clown, no joking.